cutest photo ever. You know, it's just a bunch of extra apps that I don't use. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Bookmas/Vlogmas day 23. Today I have a very fun video for you guys because I've been doing this video, I think, since 2021? Like, this is my third year doing this video. And basically in today's video, I'm just gonna give you guys like a walkthrough and overview of everything that is in my phone, like my wallpapers, my widgets, my apps, everything like that. Okay, so we're gonna go through my phone today. So let's go ahead and get right on into today's video. So this is my phone. It's the same phone as the past 3 years. I have had the iPhone 11 for 3 years now. Honestly, this time it's still the iPhone 11, but it's actually my brother's old iPhone 11 because I broke mine. I broke mine maybe like 5 separate times, and then it just like, it got broken beyond repair. So this is again the iPhone 11. My case looks like this. I have a little Octobuddy on the back because, okay, like if you are a content creator, you need an Octobuddy. I swear by them, okay? I have a case that's actually broken a little bit. I don't know where I got the phone case from, but it feels like so heavy duty. I feel like I'm one of those 40-year-old balding dads who like has it on a little belt thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is what the case is giving. Now it is time for the fun part because here is the inside of my phone. So first and foremost, this is my wallpaper. It's just my parents. It was on our trip in Maine and I love that trip. So even just this photo reminds me of that trip and it's just the cutest photo ever. You know, like my parents as my lock screen. I also have a few other lock screens, which I guess I could show you. We have this lock screen, which is basically a quote from my favorite book ever called The 7-Year Slip by Ashley Poston. If you want to pause and read the quote, I'm not going to read it to you, but this quote changed my life, so I feel like it just had to be one of the wallpapers on my phone. And basically at the top I have the date and then I also have the UV. I am a Florida girl at heart, okay? Right now the UV doesn't matter, but during the summer I need the UV at literally the top of my phone because that is going to determine how my day turns out. Like, am I going to be tanning today? Who knows? I also have the weather, the Spotify app, and then like the battery whatever thing, so it shows like how charged my AirPods are, how charged my watch is, depending on which one it wants to show up at a given time. Let's go ahead and enter my phone. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this. Okay, let's start from the top. First and foremost, another widget on the top of my phone from, again, my favorite book of all time, The 7-Year Slip. I'll read this quote to you because this is not like an entire page worth of a quote. It says, Van Gogh's last words were after his brother comforted him by telling him he would get better from the self-inflicted gunshot wound to the chest. The sadness will last forever. It wasn't a lie. There was sadness and there was despair and there was pain, but there was also laughter and joy and relief. There was never grief without love or love without grief, and I chose to think that my aunt lived because of them. Yeah, like that quote can bring me to tears in a split second, so we need to move on from that very quickly. Then moving down, we have another widget that says rooted in love, protected from above. I don't know, just thought it was cute and it fits the vibe of my phone. Inside of that widget, we have like the basic apps, you know what I mean, like settings, FaceTime, clock, Gmail. Like, I feel like I've said this in every other What's My iPhone video, but I hate calling people. Like, I'm not gonna call you, I'm going to FaceTime you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very face-to-face person, so unfortunately I hate calling people. I have to FaceTime you. And then we have my Photos app. Oh my god, I have a bone to pick with the Photos app because why did you switch the layout? Oh my god, like I literally want to launch myself into a brick wall. Why did they change the way the Photos app is laid out? Then we have an app that I check every single morning, which is YouTube Studio. It basically just gives me all of my analytics for my channel, and I like going in here because then I can go to the community page. I automatically can see like comments that I need to reply to. And I don't really pay attention to the analytics and I don't really understand it as it is, but you know, it's fun to look at, I guess. And then of course we have the YouTube app. I mean, you guys all know the YouTube app. I have a little Bookmas video, which that I feel like you guys would expect. Here's my YouTube channel you guys are watching on right now. So fun, so cute. Okay, moving on. Okay, we have Instagram now. My love, okay? This is literally my one true love. I open Instagram every single day. My favorite part of my Instagram is my discover section because what is going on in here? You know what I mean? I feel like I get so much content at one time. It's a little bit overwhelming. I love Instagram. Like, I love it. I don't understand like why I love Instagram so much, but like it gets me every time. I literally am like laughing, crying at an Instagram post more so than I am at TikTok. So love my Instagram, okay? That's on the literal front screen of my phone. And then next to that, we obviously have a widget that says BRB, gonna hug my inner child. I don't know. I thought this one was cute too. It kind of matches the rooted in love, protected from above. I don't know. I felt like it was just a fitting quote to put on the front of my phone. The last thing I'll talk about on this screen is my bottom row. Obviously, this is the row that sticks with you whenever you swipe. The first one we have phone calls. I don't know. I don't use the phone app, so maybe I should switch it with the FaceTime app, but you know, for business. And then we have Spotify, like I said, the main use of my phone. So let's open my Spotify app, why don't we? You guys are about to see like what kind of music I listen to. We have Kansas Anymore not only as a Jump Back In album, but also as the song that I was currently listening to. Every single one of the songs on this album, I have been obsessed with Ash for years, and I feel like she's still such an underground artist, and I'm like, guys, please pay attention to her, please. Oh my god, I'm begging. And then of course we have Evermore and Folklore, Taylor Swift, obviously, you know what I mean? I feel like these are the only 2 albums I actually listen to by Taylor Swift. That is kind of my whole vibe. I feel like the main playlists that I listen to are my top songs, which is a 17-hour long playlist of just a bunch of, I feel like white girl music is the only way to explain it. And then my more faves, which is more so like, I don't know, just like different type of music, not like white girl music anymore. Let's move on from Spotify. Moving on to the next page of my phone. Brace yourselves. Nothing too crazy. Okay, at the top we have a little batteries section. I don't know why, but I feel like I just always forget to charge my devices, especially my AirPods. And then we have maps because duh, you know? And then we have Widgetsmith, which is the app that I use for like all the widgets on my phone. And it's a free app, so if you want widgets on your phone, I would suggest using Widgetsmith. Calendar and reminders. I feel like the only thing in my reminders is the fact that I should be posting TikToks. And all of these aren't done because I don't post my TikToks. And then we have Find My, which I feel like I use majority of the time on my phone. I'm sorry, I do want to see where my friends and family are at all times. I'm sorry, I want to see if you're at your house or you're at the store. And next to that we have a little folder. This is the only folder on my phone. It's just a bunch of extra apps that I don't use but for some reason keep on my phone because, you know, once in a blue moon maybe I'll use them. We have Chrome, Safari, voice memos, and then we have calculator, wallet, news, passwords, basic, and then we have the fitness app, which I feel like I check that every single day but I still don't even care, you know what I mean? And then we have weather, health, visible, which is my phone plan, and then the watch app. That is my whole extra folder. None of these I use. And then next we have contacts and app store, which once again don't really use those, and then the widget next to it is my Spotify thing. So basically this is just yet another way to get into my Spotify, but it shows the last playlist that I was listening to. And then I feel like the next row of my phone is just a bunch of reading stuff. So we have the last book that I've been reading on Kindle, which is The Ministry of Time by Kellyanne Bradley. Love that book so far, by the way. I think I'm 20-30% through it right now. So freaking good. But anyways, this whole section is kind of like my book stuff. So we have the Kindle app, we have the Libby app. If you guys don't know what Libby is, I'm about to put y'all on, okay? If you have a library card, you can probably most likely use Libby. Depends if your library works with Libby, which I feel like most libraries work with Libby. I live in a literal small town in the middle of nowhere and my library uses Libby. So basically you just get to scroll through a bunch of different books and put them on hold so then you can have them on your Kindle. But it's kind of like checking them out from the library because you don't get them forever on your Kindle, you know what I mean? So some of my books due in 14 days, due in 18 days, and then the Ministry of Time due in 11 days. So if you guys don't have the Libby app, you need the Libby app, okay? Get a library card and get the Libby app. Thank me later. And then we have Goodreads, which I think is my new favorite social media app. I'm obsessed. I'll be writing the quotes out on Goodreads and I'm like, what? It's so funny, but I love Goodreads. I love scrolling Goodreads. And then the next page / last page of my phone, here it is. First and foremost, the 2 widgets that I have. Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time. Vienna by Billy Joel. I don't know what he put in that song, okay? Also, I don't know what he puts in every single one of his songs because I'm the biggest Billy Joel stan. I did find this widget on Pinterest also, just like my other widgets, but I actually changed the colors of it. I went and I edited the colors to be different because I didn't like the colors they had originally on the photo, so I changed the colors, but I did find this on Pinterest. Let's move on to the actual apps that we have, okay? Block Blast, my girl for life, okay? I love Block Blast, okay? If there's ever a situation where I'm a little bit bored, I'm whipping out Block Blast. So yes, it is a little bit embarrassing, but it is unfortunately my favorite app on my phone. And then next up we have Pinterest, which I'll actually open because I'm proud of my Pinterest. Guys, Pinterest is so cute. Sorry, I go to Pinterest for literally everything I would ever need and want. And then we have Strava, which is basically an app that just tracks all of my running stuff. And I'm not going to open it because it will show you where I live, unfortunately. And then we have Fender Tune, which is basically just a tuner for my guitar, okay? And then of course we have Geometry Light. I love it, okay? I've been trying to work through the 3rd level. I cannot get through it to save my life. But I also have TikTok on this last page. I've been at a war with myself mentally of if I should delete TikTok or not. So I put it on the last page. This has made it not as easily accessible in my head. I'll figure out if I want to delete it or not. It's probably going to get banned anyways. And then next up we have Google. I'm now realizing that I actually have 3 different search engines on my phone. I have Google Chrome, Google, and then Safari. Don't think I need all 3, but unfortunately I will have to be keeping all 3. And then the last app that we have on my phone is Disney Plus. Thank you to my brother Tyler for supporting my Disney Plus journey and my Hulu journey. It's all that I needed and more, okay? My brother pays for my Disney Plus and my Hulu, so. With all that being said, that is everything that is on my phone. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope that, like, I don't know, like, maybe you got a new app from this. Maybe you got a new game to download. I don't know. I feel like my phone is kind of boring, but I don't really use my phone that much. I know, like, that's a crazy thing to say, but I'm normally bringing my computer everywhere I go, and I'm bringing my Kindle, so I never really use my phone that much, and it's there for Spotify. Like, unfortunately, it is there for Spotify, and unfortunately I do have to be listening to music like 24/7. I just be breaking my phones, so I really hope that next year I'll just have the same phone. I don't even want this to be like, oh, I have a new phone next year. No. Like, can we please keep this one in good condition? Let's see if next year I have this same phone in good condition. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I feel like every time I film one of these What's on My iPhone videos, I get super reminiscent because wow, how we've grown. You know what I mean? Anyways, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all my social links in the description box down below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for yet another Bookmas/Vlogmas video. 2 more days left. 2 more days. What are we gonna do?